Hello, my name is William Hill, and this is my oral assignment on the Wedding Banquet. My first big lesson of the movie is parents' dreams versus your truth. I feel like Wai Tung's parents want the traditional Chinese dream, which would be like a straight son and having a wife and kids, but unfortunately for them, Wai Tong is gay and he's happy with Simon in America. And the wild wedding banquet scene, um, where the relatives force the fake couple to kiss and drink, shows how painful it is to pretend. And when Wai Tung's dad has a mental health scare during the wedding, it's like his body is saying that like the lie is just too much for him. My second big lesson is everyone's business versus private life. In Chinese culture, family matters are public. The whole village attends the wedding. Guests tease the newlyweds about like having sex, and Wai Tong's mom pressures Wei Wei about babies. Meanwhile, Simon is actually horrified. He just wants privacy. The morning after the wedding, the entire apartment building sees the hungover couple in their pajamas, basically showing that no secrets. Um, my third lesson is love wins, but not perfectly. Um, so by the end, Wai Tong's parents, or his dad, pretends not to understand English, so he can quietly accept Simon, and he gives him a red envelope. It's not a full embrace, but it's definitely progress in the right direction. Um, I think it shows that a real family, will make space for you somehow. Comedy is one of the ways that Lee makes or conveys her ideas. The wedding banquet scene was pretty funny. Whenever the guests make the couple bite an apple together, but the comedy or the comedic side actually hides the sadness. We sacrifice so much to please other people. Secondly, she uses the hierarchy of like power. Um, Early on, Wai Tong's parents sit like royalty, while others serve them. But later in the movie, at once his dad is sick, he actually sits eye level with Simon, showing how the hierarchy is starting to kind of collapse. Lastly, the lighting to the movie kind of tells secrets. The parents' home glows warm but feels stuck in time. Wai Tung's apartment is sleek, but it's cold. The wedding was red. To me, that kind of means like chaos. Um, I think there's many different ways to think of what family is. To me, family is not only blood related, but it's also the people who choose to be around you through thick and thin, and it doesn't matter what happens. But I think the people that are around you, no matter what, can also be family. And I think Wai Tung, Simon, and Wei Wei and their baby would work because Wai Tung is kind of torn, um, but he's very caring, and I think that's really important. Simon is very patient with these people, and but he's very kind. And I think that's something important. And Wei Wei is strong, but she needs support from other people. So, and those other two can give that, and together they cover each other's weaknesses. So I think they would all together make a very good team. And the baby especially gives them a reason to make it work, even if it's unconventional and not normal. But I think they could definitely make it work. I think where problems could come around is I guess explaining their family dynamic to the kids as they get older. Just understanding three people to the family or two dads, kind of thing. Um, and not only that, but Wei Wei might also still have feelings for Wai Tong, which could potentially create problems as time goes on. Because I feel like Um, the more time, intimate time that you spend with someone, I feel like you begin to produce feelings, whether you want it or not, and I think that's potential. I think the truth is, it would definitely be messy. You know, there's not going to be perfect, but love isn't perfect, as I said earlier. Um, but I think all three of them could work together and figure something out somehow. I think love plays a really big role in this movie. I think it shows that um, even if things aren't perfect, love it kind of holds things together in a special way. So to me, this movie wasn't really about being gay or being Chinese or anything, but it was to me it was really like, you know, finding yourself. Even when people are telling you other things, I'm just understanding what you want and not who you're supposed to be or who other people believe that you should be, but really what you truly want in your heart. And I think it's also important to find those people in your life that will support you with that. And to touch back on, I think that's kind of what family is. You know, someone who's going to support you, no matter what. And I think that's something really important.